start the recording. Michael, thank you. You from Nontuthuko Electrical. Thank you for agreeing to this interview. I really hope that we will have a constructive exchange. And as I've told you when we made the appointment, this will be posted on social media, and that will hopefully bring you additional exposure in industry. And the whole objective is to bring you additional work eventually. So if we can get started, can you tell me a little bit about your business, what you do, what your value offering, who your clients are, where you operate, and so on? I will appreciate that.
Okay. My name is Michael Rampatla. I'm from Nontuthuko Electrical. We are doing electrical wiring of industrial, residential, and commercial. We basically specialize in wiring houses. If you're building a new house, we are wiring. We also do maintenance. We can also issue the certificate of compliance if you want to sell your residential house. We also do maintenance of residential houses and commercial buildings. We operate around Gauteng, specifically in Pretoria. We currently have a new residential house that is being built in Savannah Estate. And we had a client in Pretoria West where we wired a factory. We were doing the 3-phase plugs for the new factory that is about to start. And we also did the lights in Garsfontein. So we've got a variety of clients around Pretoria, depending on the specificity of the client, what the client wants. So that's how we do. We upgrade the DB box, anything that is electricity related thing, we do cover it.
Excellent, Michael. If I may ask, how long are you in business now?
We've been in business for 3 years now.
Good, good.
Yes.
And what marketing do you do at the moment to get new clients or new customers?
Currently, we market ourselves through the people who are in the industry, especially the building contractors. That's the people who actually build, and at some point through the building process, they will require an electrician to wire the house or whatever they're building, and the word of mouth. And we also use some social media networks where we get some of the clients on Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn.
Good.
That's where we get most of our clients.
Yeah, that's where business coaching can assist you. If we work together, we can assist you to target your customers, because you've got residential construction, you've got commercial building, you've got industrial building, and each one of them require a different approach, and we can assist you to target that and to design the message that you want to send out, to increase your number of leads and eventually assist you to convert it effectively. But we can talk about that in another discussion. The next question I have is COVID-19, coronavirus. How did that affect your business? And is it still affecting it? Are you experiencing changes now? What happened in the last 3 months?
The last 3 months have been hectic. I think the day before the lockdown, we were completing a project in Atteridgeville. In Atteridgeville, a garage, and we completed it, and then we went through the lockdown.
Right.
So during the lockdown, the business having had any income, and we didn't apply for COVID relief fund, and we struggled until they eased on the lockdown. That's where we were able to get the certificate to trade as part of the essential business. And we've got 2 clients who we able to service, and that's the income we've got to be able to cover some of our operational expenses from the 2 clients we've got. But currently we are taking over from where we left. So the project that were not finished prior to the lockdown, we are completing them so that we can get an income to survive post the lockdown.
Have you done specific things that you take specific actions to alleviate the problems during COVID? Was there specific things that you did to make it easier, cost cutting, marketing, pivoting your business? What did you do to get through this difficult period?
No, we haven't embarked on a journey to alleviate to try to resurrect ourselves post the lockdown, the COVID-19. So we are a little bit mild.
Michael, it's a pity that we haven't met each other before, because we've got many strategies and suggestions, but I can share that with you going forward to actually overcome difficult times like this, to improve your marketing, to pivot your business, to position you newly. But that's another discussion. What I want to ask you, you know, it has been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what mistakes did you make along your business journey, and how can other entrepreneurs learn from your experience? If you have to give advice to other entrepreneurs, maybe specifically in your industry, what advice will you give them from your own experience?
From our own experience in the industry, we have done a quite few number of mistakes. Amongst others, I think in this industry specifically, when we try to establish the business, we were struggling about quoting. We made the mistakes of underquoting, where we at some point take the job and try to complete it, and at the end we get a loss on the project, and sometimes it costs us to go deeper into our pockets.
Right.
Sometimes we were overquoting our clients, and we lose them because they will go to other service providers who offer the fair quote. So I think that's what we're struggling with, and I can call it the mistakes of the business that we have done, the overcharging of the clients and the underquoting of the clients, that will cost us to go deeper into our pocket to service and try to complete the project.
I think what you've just said, Michael, is how important it is to know your costs, to know the time that you need to complete a project, and to understand the market requirements and your competition's quoting procedures and prices. So if you can improve on that in future, I conclude your message that you want to tell any new businessman: make sure that you understand your cost, that your price is right, and that you can execute in time, in budget, but also not lose clients because you're overquoting. And I really hope that we can assist you with that. Perhaps one last question before we end this conversation. What is inspiring to you at this stage where you are now? What is positive? How do you see the future being through COVID now, and with all the learnings of the past? How do you see the future, and how are you planning to go forward?
We are planning, actually operating the business with my partner, who is the electrician, and I'm more of an administrative part of the business. So she's on the technical side of the business.
Right.
So I'm inspired by her. with the zeal and the passion and the keenness of operating as a woman in an industry that is male dominated. She's someone who is inspiring and always motivate me and our people that we're working with, that there is no job is difficult to anybody. So I'm inspired by her, and she always pushes me to market the business, to get clients, so that she can do what she does best, what she loves, what she's good at, doing electricity.
Michael, fantastic. Fantastic to have such a partner, such an inspiring partner. And I hope that I can meet your partner soon and tell you how we can assist you to take your business forward. So I want to thank you for this opportunity to talk to you. I will be in touch again with you. You must go well, and we will talk soon.